Welcome to episode 4, Beau Knows. So tonight, I got a little text message from a girlfriend of mine. Let me verbatim repeat this text message because that's what I do. She said, for now, we'll just call her McClintz. It's a secret name. She said, I'm so mad at you. My immediate response was, oh my God, what happened? I was like, what did I do? You know, you get like that. Like, oh my God, did I do something? She goes, I light my candles. I fill my tub. I get my bath wash. I turn on Beau Knows, and I get 0 heat and 0 stank. I was like, was there none? She's like, keep it in mind. I'm between housewife seasons. I'm all caught up. Okay, I get it. I fucking get it. I totally get it. It's like I'm in this limbo between my enlightened self, which is very real, and my stink ass petty self, which is equally as real, but has completely lessened in the past few years since my life has changed. But people miss the petty bitch Beau. I get it. I fucking get it. I totally get it. So now, tonight, I bring to you Petty Beau. Bitch is back. We're just going to be talking about some real shit. I may not even answer a question tonight, okay? I'm just going to be talking about some real shit. That may be my bra strap just broke. It ain't water. Okay. So, I understand. And sometimes, honestly, I'm just like, Beau, just like, be real about this. Like, you don't all, I'm always like now trying to be like zen about things like it's all happening. And that shit's really real to me. It is. It's just like, all right, well, that's just, dealing with life. But at the same time, God, ooh, sometimes you just want to get real on a bitch. Like, let me just get real on you real quick. Okay? Then I also have to think about my business, about my personal brand, about blah, 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 blah. But honestly, I'm just going to be fucking for real right now. Okay. So I've got 4 slips of paper right here. And I'm going to pick them up at random. And then I'm going to give you my true life advice for whatever that paper says. Okay. So here we go. I'm mixing them up. First slip. Haters. 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 Haters are the worst kind of person in the world. I mean, for multiple reasons. I don't actually really need to tell you all the reasons why, because you already know all the reasons why. Haters are the people that pretend to be your friends, but they're talking shit behind your back all of the time. They're the people who are like, oh, that looks cute. That shit is not cute at all. They're those girls. It's the mean girls of the world. It's the people that end up on Dateline having killed your ass in a forest because you couldn't trust them the whole time, but you kind of put that in the back of your mind, like, oh, they're cool. They weren't cool the whole time. That's a hater. I have dealt with hater after hater after hater alligator, okay, and it doesn't stop. If you think for 1 second somebody's hating on you, somebody's a hater to you, ditch them. Cut your ties. Get out of town, because it's not going to change. It's only going to get worse. If you're out doing you, doing what you do, being how you are, loving your life, and there's somebody out there who's giving you a bad vibe, they're not going to become a better person, become your friend. They will be hating on you, be it near or far. And if they can't hate on you up close, they will hate on you behind your back to other people that could love you just for being you. Haters are usually people who are extremely insecure. They're people who they have things going on for themselves, but they can't tap into that self-love that you need. They don't tap into that shit. So because they can't reach that depth themselves, they try to take it out on you. They try to suction your energy from you. They try to like tell other people about you. It's always about you. It has to be, oh, well did you know that she was doing over here doing this and she was over there doing that? Focus on you, boo. I'm gonna do me, you do you. That is a hater. Hater, hater, alligator. And don't you dare try to have a good life. Don't you dare try to have something that they may secretly want or whatever. Because the second you do that, oh, it's on. To them, that is fair game. It's competition. You don't need this shit. You know what? You don't need it. Eat it. Okay. Moving on. Boo, 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 boo. Advice for life. Advice for life. I realized this week I was really doing some soul searching. So here comes the other Beau. I was really doing some soul searching, and I realized that one of my greatest passions in life is to solve people's problems. I love it. You got something that you need handled? Let me do it. Let me take care of it. I'll do it for you. I will handle it, and I will make everything that you thought couldn't happen for you even better. And that is really where this whole thing comes from. That, in my company Hot Date, we're a creative consultant agency. We'll do everything that you need for your creative, for websites, for events, any of that. We'll do it all. I want to solve people's problems. Even if I can't solve my own, I want yours. And I'm going to help you live a great life. That's what I want. Okay. Next up. Liars. So, liars. Everybody lies. Okay? And people lie over some stupid shit. Stupid shit. I can't even. God, you know what? I don't even want to talk about how much I used to lie. Like, a lot. Like, and like shit that I could easily get caught in. But I've had to come to Jesus with myself about telling the truth and about being authentic and being real. And a lot of people have not had that same meeting of the mind with the body and the heart and the soul. And the worst kind of liars, the worst liars are the liars that lie to themselves. To themselves. There's this Lauryn Hill verse. How does it go? God, I need to remember. It's track 10, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. That's the one. And men who lack fortune will even lie to themselves. Those are the worst kind of liars. Because if you're lying to yourself, you really have no couth. If you can sit there and continue to lie to yourself, you really aren't holding yourself accountable to anybody else. And if somebody's lying to you, I'm not. There are absolutely cases where it's a one-off, okay? Like, I lied because, you know, I didn't want you to know I spent that money. I get it. But you already know. All of the answers, when people say all of the answers are inside of you, that's what they mean. You don't need me to tell you when somebody's lying to you about something you already know. You have to discover that shit within inside yourself and say, I know that they're lying to me, and then accept it. Even it's hard to accept when someone's lying to you, but you know, and you need to say, okay, I'm going to accept that this person is lying to me, and then you make your decisions from there. Okay? Liars are people who, again, I think so many problems start with insecurity. Liars are people, they start from an insecure place. Why else do you need to lie about anything? Because you're insecure about the shit you actually did. Okay? Boo, get real. Get real. It hurts. But, ooh, the payoff. The payoff. A really good friend lied to me last year. She didn't lie to me. She was lying to other people about me. And that had been going on, I found out later, for years, to make herself feel better about herself, to make herself feel better about her choices. And it's just like, I like right in here, like here, I do not understand that shit. Because it's like, don't you want to feel like Celine Dion, like fucking clean, like, oh, like out there, like you're there, you're here. I don't get it. And anytime I've ever lied, it's been out of fear of not being accepted, of not being good enough, of all of that shit. And you gotta like clean that shit out and get real. I'm diving deep. All right. Well, I had a rough day. I had a long ass day. It ain't water. I got 2 more here. I'm going to answer a question. I'm going to answer a provocative question. Wannabes. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my, gotta hear my prayers. Prayers should never end. If you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Wannabes. I mean, what do you have to say? I'm 32 almost, so it's kind of like wannabes, or that, is that still around? There are people that are not authentic with themselves, and that happens a lot. People are insecure about, there goes that word again, about being authentic, true to themselves, holding themselves to their own standards, and they just kind of want to like do what other people are doing. Everybody falls in that category at some point, you know. I don't really know why I wrote this. Because, I mean, wannabes are a thing, but they're not like a huge problem. Just, I guess, stay true to you, boo-boo. And last, fiends. Where can you read that at? Fiends. As in friends with no R. I don't even know where you can see that. Okay, fiends. 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 I don't know why I wrote that. So what would a fiend be? A fiend is a person whose energy is negative and they bring you down. Oh, you know what? I was with my girlfriend today. And we've been friends for like 9 years this year. We've known each other for a really long time, and we've changed a lot within that time. We've gotten married. She's just bought a house. I bought a house last year. Like, and we have like wonderful memories together, and I love her. And we were talking tonight, and she was telling me about a friend of hers who was a hater to me when I was planning her wedding. But at one point when they were teenagers, this friend said to her, "You are so fat, like you should not be wearing those jeans." And she didn't tell me this until today. Well, this friend of mine, you know, like, number one, she's absolutely gorgeous. Number two, she was not in a position where you should say something like that to her if you really care about her, right? Okay, so that's all I'll say. And when she told me that, I was just, it happened years ago. I mean, they were teenagers, but I was so pissed off. I was just like, how do you say something like that to a girlfriend of yours? I could never sit in front of one of my girlfriends and tell her, "You're too big to be wearing that. You're too fat to be wearing that," you know? Once we're not friends anymore, I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say. But while we're friends, like, I'm your girl, I would never, that wouldn't even cross my mind to say to someone, to try to cut someone down because